Taking on gold for her home and native land in both 2010 and 2014.
Oh, yeah.
Please welcome to the stage, Meaghan
Well, Travis is always a tough act to follow. I can tell you right now, I'm not going to take my shirt off. It's going to stay on. But I'm so excited to be here today with all of you and sharing the USANA family. I was introduced to USANA just about 6 years ago now by a lady by the name of Bea Drakenberg. Bea, I think that you're here. I always have to give a shout out to Bea because I'm so thankful that she introduced me to USANA. And I'm so thankful to have the support of USANA as an athlete as I continue to pursue my goals and my dreams. So obviously I'm here as an athlete and I want to speak to you as an athlete, but I also want to speak to you as a mom.
Yay,
as a new parent.
Woo!
Any moms out there?
Yay!
Nursing moms? Yes? Right there with you. Dads? Dads out there? Yeah? Awesome. Well, I can tell you I not only have a whole new perspective and newfound respect for just my parents, but all parents out there, as I'm now a mom. Just over 5 months ago I had my son. My husband and I had our first child. He was born on September the 27th. His name is Calder. Cute little guy. He just rolled over for the first time the other day, which was really exciting. But like I said, it was just over 5 months ago that I had him. And throughout my pregnancy, I put a lot of emphasis on having a very fit and healthy pregnancy. I exercised regularly. I tried to get a lot of rest as much as I could. I tried to reduce stress in my life. I pretty much tried to do everything that I could to make sure that I had a healthy pregnancy, not just for me, obviously, but for number one was my baby. And I can tell you that USANA was a huge part of that. Previously, I've taken a lot of the supplements that a lot of the athletes take, but being pregnant, obviously, I had to kind of shift my focus, and that was taking care of being healthy for my baby. So I was taking USANA Nutrimeal. How many of you guys take that? Yeah? That literally got me through the first 3 months of my pregnancy because I was so sick. It saved my life. And obviously the prenatals were huge. And in taking those supplements during my pregnancy, it really made me think. I trust those products so much, not just for myself, but for a growing baby. And it made me realize just how much, like I said, I trust those products and I believe in those products. So I played in 2 Olympics, winning 2 gold medals. Woo! And I've also played in 5 world championships. And just over a week ago, I was named to the 2016 World Championship team to play in Kamloops at the end of the month here.
Yeah! Oh my gosh! Congratulations!
Just 5 months after I had my son, I have made a full comeback to Team Canada.
Wow.
And am in full training, full competition, and everything. And I think that USANA is a huge part of that. But the other part of it, I think, was the goals that I set for myself. After I had my son, obviously, I wanted to be the best mother that I could possibly be. I was focused on that, on my recovery, and making sure that I was healthy, and making sure that my son was healthy. But I also wanted to set some personal goals for myself. In the midst of that blissful chaos after you have your baby, it's crazy, I decided to set a few goals for myself too. I wasn't ready to retire as an athlete, and after winning 7 medals for Canada at various tournaments, I wanted more. So I set 3 goals for myself. The first was to get cleared for full training and competition 3 months after I had my son. The second was to be at Team Canada's annual January camp at the end of January. It was here in Toronto. And the third was to be named to the 2016 World Championships team. 6 weeks after I had my son, I was back in the gym. 7 weeks after I had him, I was back on the ice. And like I said, just over a week ago, I was named to that 2016 World Championships team. And I guess I tell you all of this for one reason. Because it really made me think about limits and pushing our limits and setting goals for ourselves. When I set those goals, I publicly announced that I wanted to make the 2016 team, that I wanted to make a quick comeback, and that put a lot of pressure on me. And as any parents out there know, as a new parent, there's already a lot of pressure on you. And I can tell you I was terrified. I was terrified. I was afraid that I was going to fail. I had a lot ahead of me, and I was afraid that I was going to fall short. Those were some pretty lofty and extraordinary goals that I had set for myself. And that's what a lot of people told me when I said that I wanted to make this team. They said, are you sure you can do that? Was I sure? Absolutely not. But I worked each and every day to be the best mom that I could be and to try to make that comeback. And like I said, it made me think about limits. I think that often the goals that we set for ourselves, we're afraid to set goals that are too high, that are extraordinary, that are lofty, because we're afraid of failing. We're afraid of falling short. But I'm here to tell you today to set those extraordinary goals, to set those lofty goals, to set the bar high, to set those limits high, because it will realize what you're truly capable of, which is often so much more than we think. So with that, I want to thank you, all of you, for being a part of the USANA family, for your support. And I want to encourage you again, set those goals high, set the bar high, because I think that you will truly realize what you're truly capable of. Thank you.
By unanimous decision, the winner and reigning champion. Please give it up for the athletes representing 700 plus elite athletes of Team USANA.